Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hypermine server. Constantly thundering again this time. But got quite a bit to get through. There was some stuff I wanted to do off camera before I did this episode, but quite a bit's happened. So I kinda have to do it. As you can see, I finally have a power tool. Rah! Nikosi made it for me. And as you can see, I have a full set of power armor. It's all awesome. So this has got a shovel, an axe, a diamond drill, you know, all that good stuff. So it's a proper mining tool, will do everything. Probably a bit better than the diamond drill, but I'm still trying to work out which I'm going to keep. Because I also got this advanced lap pack for that. And we got this, which has got flight control, solar generation, diamond, elite battery, da 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 da. Basically got loads of stuff, and if I press K, it brings up this cool little key binding thing. I do not know what half of this stuff does. I honestly don't. For some reason my jetpack icon's disappeared, but it's attached to N. But I don't know, you know, how to... Basically, I'm still a bit stuck on it, and the jetpack is a bit slow, which I find weird. So if I turn jetpack off, I just jump. Turn the jetpack and flight control on. I'll go really slowly. So I need to talk to Nikosi about that, because I'm not sure why it's going so slow. His goes really quick. But if I wear this jetpack, I'm fine, as you can see. So we're going to stick with this one for now. Our box have boots, have feather falling in, and it's all good, really. So if we come back over... Ooh, a zombie got in. So we still have the problem build up here, and today is the day we're going to fix that. I'm going to leave this in here for now. And I've got to do some work back at the base. I'm going to go back to spawn today for a little bit, because as you saw last episode, I got that set up over there. We're going to make it so everything gets transferred over there via an item tesseract. As you can see, we've got a lot of combs. I don't think it'll have enough power to process all these combs with the generation it's currently getting, so I might have to make some more oily bees before I do that. So eventually this will all be processed by the oily bees, which are eventually going to become plastic bees when I start crossbreeding with this. But we're going to leave that for now. Obviously it's raining, I can't do that in the rain anyway. Hello Enderman. Yeah, over here I'm going to set up my energy tesseract, not energy tesseract, item tesseract, and we're going to just send everything over here. While I'm here, I need to come over here. Boop, boop. Just throw away the bees. I don't need too many, and I will soon be turning you into just stuff. So how'd you build something over here? Because I know Nikosi spent a while clearing this all out yesterday. No, but that's pretty cool. I didn't know about this. Don't know if it's spawning up here. That's cool though. I didn't know about this little section. I just don't want anything spawning on these ledges and jumping down. There we go. So this is all cleared out, and this is going to be the workshop. We're going to put all the real big machines in here, like this setup. This is full. This is full and has loads of stuff still stored. So I need to stick through all this tin. Oops. So I'm sticking this all through just to get some energy used. As you can see, I stuck through all my diamond combs as well, because it's generated a lot more energy than I thought, which is very good. That's why I'm moving everything up here. But we need to make a tesseract. So one thing I need to do is look this way, make a linking book. There we go. Right, so let's head back to the mining ops. We need to make a tesseract. So I have these items. We need to make two, obviously, one to give, one to receive. So we need two tesseract frames. Now from there we need to make an unattuned tesseract, so we need to add molten ender to it. Not sure how many I'm going to need, so I'm going to take a few stacks. And to do this, I'm going to go to the spawn village, and we can have a good look at the spawn village while we're here. People have been doing quite a bit back here. This is still pretty much the same. I'm just going to quickly attune my linking book to the workshop. I'll probably leave this one in the mining ops so Nikosi can use it as well. Okay, so this is still pretty much the same. This has been upgraded to have an extra floor. There's Zueljin and Armitage over there working on Zion, which is very cool. I'll probably do a server tour soon, since people are starting to get their builds properly done. This is the... excuse me 1 second. Very loud sneezes. Glad I muted my mic. Yeah, but these are just like general machines like macerator, furnace, compressor and extractor. So I've been coming here to get rubber and stuff mostly. Need to get some more, that's why I'm going to start working on my plastic bees very soon. We got Future Home Z's list, which should be quite cool. Someone's setting up a shopping centre and I'm going to definitely set up some bee stuff. You can see there's lots of stuff going around over there. It's all quite cool, but we need to come into here, the house of MJ, and we need the redstone only, ender pearls only. This is what we need. We need to go into the magma crucible and smelt these ender pearls into the stuff. Now will it automatically go into there, I wonder? It does, okay. So if we let that go, and I think this is gonna... yeah, there we go. And then we have to fill up these tesseract frames with this ender stuff. Yes, this is ender pearls only, this is for redstone only. Not sure what that's used for. To leave out in machine, they will be in here. Ah. Tesseract 4 and... oh, it only takes 4 ender pearls for a tesseract. So that should be enough. That was 8 that went in there. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. Why have I only got 1? I'm sure I had 2. Oh, I see. It consumes it before creating it. Okay, so we need these 2 tesseract frames. That's a lot cheaper than I thought. I mean, I brought all these stacks with me just in case. But yeah, this is very useful. I've been making my stained glass here for Nkozi's tower, simply because it's all set up and pre here. I might do him a favour and try and set up a what's it called? Oh, what's it called? Some of my nether bees here or nearby to send extra lava. I might set him up with the fuel pump that's attached to that, just to give him an infinite bit of a boost. Okay, that's done now. Right, so if we use this, we can shoot back over. Because obviously it's untuned at the moment. I'm gonna quickly craft a linking table for this book. Just gonna need that. Okay, so let's put this one. Where can I put it? Let's put it on top of the jukebox. Why not? So there's the workshop. Good. Right. So to attune it, we need item tesseracts. So we need 2 silver. This pneumatic servo, which requires redstone and glass. Do I have any glass on me? No, I think it's all in there. Let's have a look. So hopefully I can get this all set up today. Do we have glass? We do. Right, and we have redstone. I think I need 4. No, just 2. 2 bits of redstone. 4 bits of iron. 4 bits of silver. And 6 bits of tin. Okay, so let's make these servo things. There we go. 2, 2, 2, 2. 2 servos. Let me stick that in there. I think it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 item tesseracts. Very good. So this is just what we need. Okay. So I'm gonna head down here. And I'm probably going to remove everything in this little cave, because this was just meant to be temporary. So let's check. Let's take those out. There we go. Pop that there. Take that out as well. Okay. So we need to give it a number. Let's go 145. Okay, 146. And we're going to call it comb transfer. Okay. So now that's 146 comb transfer. Now if we head over to the workshop, and we put it, now let's put it separately so it can send things into there. There you go, 146 comb transfer. Okay, so let's see. This one needs to receive only, and hopefully we should get items from it. Okay, I need to go get my pipes. So I'm not sure if I need to do wooden ones or just straight pipes, so we're going to have to run a couple of tests. Let's move down here. Okay, so let's grab a wooden one and a stone one for now. Go up. Flick back. I'm sorry you can't really see in the snow, it's a bit thick, which is a bit annoying. So I'm going to try and stay inside as much as I can. Okay, so let's set up just the stone one for now. Now hopefully that will send the items out of there. Only I can use it now. Into here. Okay, that should. I hope that works. I'm not too sure if I need wood pipes, but the amount of energy we got stored here. I mean, look, this still processed all that tin. We still got all this fuel, and we're still maxed out. So, what are we processing now? We still got tin going though, so it's good. The only will 1, 4, 6. Okay, it needs to be public for that then. Okay, I think that will work. Yeah, that seems to have worked. So now I need to test it, so I need to send some items to it. But now I'm going to turn this off with a lever. I think this should work. No, it won't work like that. Okay, let's put the lever on the floor. There we go. The timer is now locked, it won't fire again. So at the moment we only have these oily combs. Okay, let's head over. A lot of flicking around. Store these, don't need them anymore. Basically we need to find, do I have any redstone engines left lying around? Because if so, I can just send an item to the tesseract, and then I'll be able to figure out if it's working. Doesn't seem I have any redstone engines left. I don't know where they went. I obviously stopped using them when I started making the gates, but I'm sure I had a couple left lying around. I just don't know where they are anymore. Yeah, I suppose I could make one, but let's see if I've got a gate up here, just in case. Really need to fit. Hello, creeper. I have a gate, and I have an iron ore gate, but I need electrical gates. So let's just throw those in there. I can make the electric gate. Let's turn these on. Since we have enough power over there now anyway, we don't need this saved. So that's going to make the gates for us while we do that. Alright. So I'm going to head down. Actually, I can use the transposer to send an item, I suppose. Okay. We're going to use the gates anyway, just in case we do need a wooden pipe attached to that one. Or a transposer could work as well. Like I said, I'm just going to have to work out how much power this is all going to need. Okay, this needs to be transfer only. Send only, there we go. And let's get the chest. Just going to break these for now. That goes... nope. That goes there. That goes there. It connects. Very good. Just throw the timer there, so we can get a signal, and we're going to put the diamond combs in it. So, will that go? Okay, that's gone. Now let's see if it's actually receiving that over at the other one. Okay, yeah, that seems to be working just fine. So we've got one of them already. 2, 3. Okay, I'm not seeing it go through the pipe, but it is definitely sending it. So we now have the item transfer set up. It's now just a matter of me changing all those little pipes and stuff to fit, and this will hopefully work. I can turn the timer back on now. Very good. So how's this going? We're making more oily combs now, so Still plenty of power. Probably going to make some more MFEs when we get some more supplies. We've got all this tin. I'm also going to set up a way for this to process everything else. You know, all crafting tables and all that for all this stuff. We're going to move everything up here basically from that little room. So I'll do that and I'll be right back once the setup's done. Okay, time for a progress update, I think. As you can see, it's a mess. Everything's a mess. It's got so much stuff going through. Stuff's still being processed. We've still got a lot of fuel, so I'm not worried. Like I said, I'm pretty much just playing catch up, so I'm about to go through. There we go. So, we got all this stuff going in here. Obviously needs to go somewhere. So, sorting pipe, still only putting the oil through the rest of the system. And of course the extra propolis from that oil is coming out into this pipe as well, going up. So there you go, you can see the honey's going up. It was way up. So I've set up this little extra processing area, and it's quite complicated, and it isn't that bad if I separate it all. So here's the pipe coming up, goes into the sorting pipe. This will obviously have a lot more to it later. At the moment it just sends the tin left down there, and the diamond and coal dust right down there. I'm obviously going to change that later when I have extra things that need to be processed. So let's look at the tin first. The tin comes through here into this auto crafting table to make the tin dust, automatically pumped out by this into the furnace. Okay, so then the furnace is powered by me just running some more cable up from the master cable. I might make its own storage, but since it has this internal storage, it's quite good. I've got the usual setup here using the iron ore gates, and as long as there's room for inventory, it will turn on. Not room for inventory, sorry, room for energy will be on. So at the moment it's off because it's full. When some tin comes through, it will turn back on, power it, and then shoot through this side into the system where it joins the one-way thing that way. Diamond and tin, we go over here. This is a centrifuge that's going to set up for if I need to double centrifuge anything, like jungle propolis and things like that. So that's set up for that. Then this is going to have the same sort of pipe system that one's got. But then tin and diamond come to here. That's where it gets a bit confusing. There's going to be a squeezer there as well eventually for mostly water combs, but other stuff as well. So that will come down. Diamonds come down into this auto crafting table, whereas the coal goes to the right along this pipe. Diamonds get processed into diamond dust, automatically pumped out, go up, join this one-way pipe with the coal again. What's Slip doing? So the coal and diamonds, what's he doing? What are you up to, Slip? I'm mid-recording. So it comes through here into a sorting pipe, sends the diamond dust down here, which will rejoin the central pipe again with one-way stuff. Then we also have the Slip, say hi to Slip. Coal will come down here, crafting table, go through, processed, as always, rejoin the central line. And it's going to come over here where there's going to be a proper storage system eventually. At the moment it's all just getting chucked into this barrel. Has he found the way in yet? What's he doing? He's just flying around. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment. I obviously need to finish the bee guts. I need to finish the storage system, so it's all going to go into barrels and some chests for the less common things. I've got another double line set up here in case I need to put something else here, because I'm obviously running with limited space. Squeezer is obviously going to come back here, and I'm going to direct that to a tank for the water, I think, just so it gets used, because the main thing we're going to be getting is water combs for the squeezer. So that's all going to go somewhere. What else might we get? So the dripping combs is going to give us honeydew and that sort of stuff. That can just go into storage. If we head over, let's have a look what else we can get. Because there isn't actually too much difference. Most of them are just going to supply us beeswax and honey drops. See ya. I hate when people do that. Log off too quick. But yeah, most of these just produce default stuff. Like if we look here, this is all just going to produce. Ooh, that is one thing I did not account for. That's going to produce propolis. That's about it. These are all just going to produce basic stuff really. I need to put a filter to get that sugar out of the system because I didn't account for that with my tesseract, so that's just going to be a bit annoying. Yeah, these are going to be the main two produce. Of course we're going to get some extra stuff. I need to cycle these again, and I need to check. We're getting some more oily combs at least. But yeah, it's going to take me a while to do this, so I thought I'd give you an update now so I could get the video out, because it's probably going to take me all the rest of the day to get done. So obviously I have other stuff to do as well. But if you've liked or have any ideas that I could do to improve the system, do let me know. Feel free to comment and all that sort of stuff. I like hearing you guys' suggestions. I've had some pretty good ones. Good trying to get it finished for next time. Talk to Nikosi a bit more about this power armor. Set up a tank for the water. And that will just about do it, I think. So let's get back inside. Head up, just check it's all working. There we go, got some more honey coming up. So yeah, everything seems fine. So I'm going to leave it here for today. And hopefully we'll be back next time with this complete, and I can just leave it alone and not have to touch it again. Except for maybe to clear out the inventory. I need some more torches. Right, so I'll get the work. You guys feel free to leave any comments or likes or anything, and I will see you all next time. Toodles!